Welcome back to the A-Flow Show podcast. Doing another A-Flow Show for you this week. Another podcast this week after a week off last week.
We're on summer vacation.
I guess technically we can say we're on vacation. We were. No, I had a softball game that was played at an earlier time than usual. We still lost, but I was there playing. So, how's it going, guys? Andreas Flores, Marissa Crawley. How you doing, Marissa?
I'm doing good. It's going good. I want, the summer to be over with. I'm tired of it already.
Just the heat or what?
That and everything just seems longer. I like whenever things are busy because it makes day go by faster, but when there's nothing to do, it goes by slow.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm ready. Not necessarily for summer to be over. I'm just ready for the fall just because, again, with my work.
That's when you get busy.
I'm doing football games. I'm doing, coaches shows during the week, and I do a little bit more stuff, So I'm looking forward to that. Don't get me wrong. Summer's nice, but kind of ready, yeah.
I'm ready for chaos. I like chaos.
Would you call our work chaos, I guess?
Oh, yeah, especially on Saturdays.
Saturdays
are chaos. The other days are organized chaos, but Saturdays, they're just we're winging it, pretty much.
Yeah, it's here. I mean, we're July what?
20th.
20th. And the first game is September 2nd or 3rd, one of them.
Second, yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to get here quick. And that first game, I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be
hot.
A 3 o'clock in the middle of a Saturday afternoon.
I'm hoping I'm back here.
You're going to request to do a control room.
I'll do this show. I got it, guys. No worries. Y'all can go to the game.
Man. No, I don't even. It's all fun. It's all fun stuff. Has anything happened over the last couple of weeks since we last talked? I mean, 4th of July happened, but...
Oh, yeah, we did talk about 4th of July earlier. But I guess we can recap real quick. We were in the parade. Oh, you weren't in the parade.
I was not.
Oh, my gosh. It was just me. And a couple of our coworkers, we got to do a ride alongside our company Jeep. It was hot. It was really hot. And the whole parade route was 3 miles. I didn't expect it to be that long. It took 2 hours. The parade started at 9. I didn't get back to my car till 11:30.
Yeah.
So, no.
But you were saying something like it was because it was the weekend was over, so everybody was back. That's why everybody was
That's what I assume.
A lot of people
It kind of made sense, since people gave their workers off, Friday and Monday, everybody was starting to get back in town. That's what I was thinking.
So, good show for you today. We're going to talk about the challenge. We both watched the challenge. That's back, season 30. Are you surprised that it's gone 30 seasons?
Yeah, and I guess it was episode 3001.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess they do, 10 episodes? I can't count.
It's about 13, maybe.
13?
Depends on how they want to throw that last couple in, because, sometimes they can extend that last, what really should be 1 episode to maybe 2 or 3, however they want to do it.
Yeah. Well, it said episode 3001. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is.
And they're counting the challenge and the real world road rules challenge and all that. Man, that's crazy how it's 30 seasons. And we'll touch on that here in a bit. I do want to talk. I watched some movies, so I got some movie reviews. And also, I had something happen to me at my other job, my grocery store job, that has never happened to me before. And I mean, it's not something that I'm proud of, but I do want to mention it, that I kind of was, I guess labeled or accused of being racist, I guess.
Okay.
So let me tell you the story. So
I don't see that at all. Starting off.
Here's the story. Okay, so I'm a cashier at the grocery store, and you scan the items, you punch in the produce items, and you bag groceries, and you help people on their way. So I was there on a line. There was a guy that had stuff. He put it on the conveyor belt that moves, so I could start typing in the stuff. He then...
Is he a heathen?
He could have been.
Yeah.
He, then, put down his phone, his wallet. He put it down because he was going to help me sack the groceries. At this certain grocery store, it's not like we have designated sackers or baggers. Yes, there's some people that could help from the back or whatever if we need it, if we get busy, but there really is no bagger sacker. This guy happened to be helpful, came over, and started doing his groceries while I kept going and moving. Once I realized that there was a phone, wallet, and keys right there, I didn't know. Okay, so ultimately the move is I grabbed it and I put it over here so the guy wouldn't forget it. But when I did, I wasn't sure. So I had the phone. So when I looked at the wallet, I kind of looked up at the guy that was next in line, kind of gave him the double look, just to make sure, because if I grabbed it, he said something,
okay.
then I wanted to make sure it wasn't his. So I did that, ended up grabbing it, put it over here next to the credit card machine. The guy, after he finished bagging, thought he left his wallet in the car because he didn't have it. So he gave the whole
padded.
And I said, "Sir, no, I moved it from here to here so you wouldn't forget it." And he thanked me. "Thank you." Okay, thank you.
Got it.
We closed out this transaction. The guy goes on. This next guy says, "I didn't appreciate you looking at me like that, like I was going to steal his wallet." And then I didn't hear him. I really thought he said he thought the guy in front of him looked at him. So I kind of just,
mind your business.
Go on. I ignored. I no-sold it. I pretended that he didn't say anything to me, and I started doing his stuff, his grocery stuff. And he goes, "Did you hear me?" And I said, yeah. And I kind of looked at him again, and he goes, "I didn't appreciate you looking at me like I was going to steal his wallet." And then before I could say anything, he was like, "I need to see. I want to talk to a manager." And then I called a manager, and they had a talk. But I didn't get in trouble. Just he accused me of thinking that I thought he was going to steal a wallet and the guy happened to be black. The guy that said something to me. So it kind of hurt a little bit, especially that whole day. I was kind of in a bad mood the rest of the day, just like, dude.
Put it sour.
That never was my intention.
Yeah.
I read the situation. I knew this guy left his stuff here. He was going to be looking for it, which he did. He like legit thought he left it or lost it. So I wanted to move it. But the reason why I looked at the guy, because I wasn't sure, I reached for it, like I double looked at him, like just in case if it was his, he would have said something if I grabbed it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those situations. The managers at the store didn't. I didn't get in trouble. They just, they understood what was going on. But
it kind of sucks whenever you're a manager put in that position because you have to, apologize on behalf of you, even though that you didn't really mean any bad will against this man.
Yeah. So I've been.
That sucks.
No, yeah, it's all right, but I haven't seen him again. I've never seen the guy before, but it just. They told me the manager told me, it was like, she thought he was just trying to make a situation out of nothing, and it really wasn't nothing. And she later told me, like, yeah, have you met the guy? Like, have you met Andres? He wouldn't be.
Yeah, no, racist, I feel bad for you because that really, if that would have happened to me, I would have really felt bad because obviously I didn't mean it, and who would do that anyway? Like that, your job is customer service. You don't work in customer service and be a racist like that. Mm. I'm sorry, that sucks. No, I got in trouble one time at a grocery store that I worked at. I was also a cashier. It was Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving, and you know how the lines are.
Busy.
We had all the cashiers open, cash registers open, and all the people were backed up into the aisles. That's how busy it was. Everybody's at the store during Thanksgiving time. And this lady, something happened where she went to go get something from the meat market, and the meat markets are usually in the back. So she left her cart, and it was really busy. So I continued to go on with the groceries, putting everything, so by the time she came back, everything would be ready. She did not like that at all. She made the biggest scene ever. She called my manager, and she's like, I don't like that she did my groceries without me being here. Mm. And I was like, ma'am, I wasn't going to double scan anything. Yeah. I was just trying to be efficient. There's a whole line into this aisle, and she told on me. Yeah. And my boss was like, I'm so sorry. And so we had to
unbag it
and re-ring everything in front of her.
Wow.
It was the worst. The worst.
Wow. That happens. People are like that. It's not to that extent to where we unbag stuff.
Well, let me know. Tell me beforehand. Like, please wait for me.
She could have done a better job of explaining or waited to watch you do it. I know some stores have those sackers or those people that you could send to go back there and grab stuff for you. She could have done that. Man, we're just going to have a grocery store.
Yes, grocery store horror
podcast.
And there's many stories. Being in retail, anything, everybody has their own horror stories.
The fact that it was Thanksgiving and the lines were that bad, she should have realized I can do it without it, or I can come back tomorrow. I guess if it's the day before Thanksgiving, we're closed technically. But, I'm trying, as a sacker or whatever, I'm trying to get people in and out as quickly as possible. I'm not going to be the guy that's always calling a manager for help or Always don't know the PLU number, so I'm trying to like whatever I can do to get you out of here as fast as I can. I'm gonna do it. And I think people appreciate it sometimes, and people like that who you had to deal with. Just maybe she had bad experience, or maybe sometimes
maybe something happened to her
twice, or
I understand everything. I just don't understand why she blew it out of proportion.
People are like that. People
blow things out of proportion.
Just
relax, man. Just go with it.
Man. All right. Coming up next week, we'll talk more grocery horror stories. Send yours in the A-Flow text line. That'd be cool if we had an A-Flow text line. No, I'm just kidding.
You can text Andre 806.
Yeah, you can actually tweet me. At A-Flow Radio, at Just Marissa.
We'll pretend that's our text line.
Text line. Hey, I saw that you saw, because I follow you on Twitter, at Just Marissa, the lady that had 27 contacts removed from her lens.
Isn't that so gross? I wear contacts. You wear contacts?
I wear contacts, yes. Ugh. Now,
I haven't worn contacts lately.
Why was she going to, she just had a doctor's appointment?
She was an elderly woman. She was 65, 7, somewhere around there. So when you get older, you usually need cataracts. Most people do, or something like that. And she was getting that done, and the optometrist was prepping her for surgery. And he found 17 contacts, and then they went in again and found 10 more. And I don't understand how you don't know.
Well, I just don't know how, in her eyeball?
Yeah, I guess in the back of her eyelids or something. So I guess
they can...
Yeah, they can go. I've known that, things can go back there, but my understanding was they will always come back. It's not like they're going to get lost in there.
Yeah. It hurt my eye, just thinking about it right now, I'm closing my eyes because it, kind of hurts. I'm, imagining 27 contact lenses. Man.
And mine are pretty thick, so I don't know. I don't know how this lady was just there's kind of something in my eye, maybe.
I would think it would hurt. I mean, just 27 different times that... And I guess it's weird. It's different. I don't know if you sleep with yours in sometimes?
I used to, and I got in trouble.
That could be a way.
That was probably her way.
Yeah. I take mine out every night, so there's no, I take naps. Don't get me wrong. If I'm gonna take a quick little nap, then I'm leaving them in. I'm not taking them out for a nap. But for sure, at bed at night, they're coming out. But I'm sure, something like that for her.
When I was in high school, I used to sleep with mine all the time, and that's a big no-no. They say that that's bad, but I'm telling you, it's legitimately bad. I went to the eye doctor when I was 20 because I had an infection. I wore my contacts so long that they my pupils were making a hole in my contact to get oxygen.
Oh, wow.
It was insane.
Dang.
So I stopped wearing contacts for a good 2 years. Now I'm wearing both. But it was a scary experience. You always hear people say, don't do that. And you're yeah, it won't happen to me. Well, it happened to me. Not fun.
I was born premature. I can't tell you how many weeks before, but I was premature. I stayed in the hospital for a long time. But now I don't know if this has to do anything about my premature. I don't even know why I brought up premature, but I had to wear glasses at an early age,
3.
Yeah, I had to wear glasses, and I remember the first time I got contacts. I mean, it was huge.
My God.
I don't have to wear these no more. I think it was 6 going into 7th.
I think that's when I got mine too.
I got my contacts. You really? I don't have to wear these no more? Because I was playing football and I would have the helmet with the glasses and it was always miserable. I played soccer with the glasses. They would always fall and break.
Mine always go down.
Yeah.
Sweat brings them down.
Oh man, I just tripped. I would go to Walmart. The what do you call it? Occipital? What's the word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The O word. The
optometrist?
Optical. The one at Walmart. We'd always have to go there every once in a while just to fix the lens or fix because they would I was so athletic and I was so active. But yeah, 27 contact lenses.
And people don't realize how good contacts are because when you wear glasses, you're only seeing straight. You can't ever see peripheral, or I can't because I'm super blind. But when you put contacts on, you can see everything, and that's the reason why I really love contacts and why I can't give them up. Super gross story, though.
I'm such a professional. I have a segue here.
Ooh.
So, we're speaking about contacts. I've always wanted to be in the challenge, but I'm always if I take my contacts off every night, how can I go to the challenge living in those horrible conditions with contacts and then having to get up early or whatever just to go do a challenge? How sometimes they'll do that or staying up all night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think I could do it just because of the fact that I have contacts in, right? I mean, I don't know.
I think they give you
They give
a
you
deal.
something.
They have to, I'm pretty sure. Unless they tell you, hey, you're going to have to wear glasses. Sorry. But you'll see some of the girls, they'll have glasses in at night.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, the challenge is back. Season 30.
Finally.
Were you excited for the season?
I was super excited. They hyped it up. You got to see who was coming back, and there are a lot of good people. So I was excited.
I was excited. I was also excited that it was 30. Kind of now, like, how many more can they possibly do? I think they're at their highest, in my opinion, that they've ever been in with this show.
Yeah, it's super popular.
They're knocking out 2 a year, 3 a year this year. They had that Pros vs. Champs. This doesn't count, but still, it was a mini-series.
Like a Bachelor in Paradise deal.
Yeah, I mean, they're knocking these out. You know, they have a good core, young core there that's, not going to leave. They're not just going to say, I'm done with this. They have a kind of young people that are going to be there who we care about, who are good and give us, drama. Mm-hmm. So do you like the 30-30, the fact that they're bringing the dirtiest players that...
Oh, yeah, I like it. I mean, obviously, you're wanting to watch it so you can see what's going to happen because half of the people hate each other or have screwed each other over at some part in the show. And
you have your usuals, CT, Johnny, Camilla, Cara, Bananas. Some of the newer guys, but still vets, Tony, Corey, stuff like that. Jenna has been back, Kayla's back. And then you just have a couple of rookies from Are You the One? Tori, Derek H. Derek's back, old school Derek. He's back. He didn't really have a lot to do on this episode.
Neither did, oh crap, I cannot remember his name. John, the one that has the arm.
Jordan.
Jordan. I was going to say Johnny.
Yeah, didn't really see.
I didn't see him a lot in this episode.
It's also 30 people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
I don't think they've ever had 30 people. It's usually, I would say maybe 15.
Yeah.
No, I guess maybe
there's like 20
10
maybe.
10, 10, yeah. 10 and 10 or maybe even 12 and 12.
Not
24.
30.
Not 30.
Well, they didn't even have 30. They had 28.
They had 29, one left, and maybe 28, and CT is still nowhere to be found.
I'm so glad Ashley left. I was done with her last season.
That disappointed me. Coming off her win last season, her championship win, I thought she was stronger than that, and it was over something because she didn't have shampoo or she didn't.
She didn't have everything. She didn't have anything. But I mean, everybody was like, You'll be fine. I love Cara Maria. She was like, yeah, your feelings are valid. You should probably go home. And she was like, okay, yeah, I will. She's like, peace.
I mean, smart for Cara Maria. But yeah, I was disappointed in Ashley for leaving because I've kind of not liked her, but kind of like respected her game. I think she's a top competitor here in this challenge. CT, passport problems. We see in the previews that he's going to eventually come. So he's not, but a little weird that all these years, finally somebody has passport problems. I'm not sure what's going on there. All these seasons, all these years of them going to these foreign countries. And
he probably, that's true because he went last time, right? To somewhere. Thailand,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand.
They were in Colombia this season, right?
Yeah.
Colombia.
Puerto, I don't know, Varte.
So do you just want to jump right into the challenge right away?
Go.
So they go to some castle. I forgot the Spanish word, but Land of the Bombs, Tierra de Bomba, or something like that. I kind of liked it. Again, a lot of people, so they can't really do much until we start really getting down to the nitty-gritty. So I thought this whole purge thing was a kind of a good idea just to eliminate people right off the bat.
I was confused at first. When they said 6 people, I honestly thought that it meant 6 from each team. But then I realized that it was 3.
There's no teams. It's pretty much...
Oh, yeah. I meant boys and girls.
It's every man for himself. TJ did come and say some challenges you'll group up or you'll team up. Some challenges you'll be in groups and stuff like that. Also, I did forget to mention that the money issue, it's now going to be for $1 million. Mm-hmm. They don't know it yet. But, I mean...
What did he tell them?
350,000.
350.
350,000, but, I mean... Like I said, the show's doing so good that they have to kind of give them a little more money, you would think.
And then they're playing for 350, so once they find out, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the first one where they're going to have 3 stages, 3 heats, I guess. Heat 1, Heat 2, Heat 3, and then the winners of those will be safe. The last 6 or last whatever it was will be eliminated. That first one was go run around and get a barrel.
Roll it up a
back,
hill.
Top 4 advanced. Really no surprises for me on either side. I mean, Bananas dominating Jordan. I guess Corey. Corey, I don't know about Corey, man.
He tries when he wants to.
Exactly. He kind of all talk, and then when he needs to do it, he does it. But like when he doesn't need to do it, it's kind of disappointing. And it goes back to finals in previous seasons and challenge in previous seasons. That it's kind of like, dude, are you really that good? Are you really that good, or do you really want to be there? I guess so. And then the second one was it the barrel? Was it the cannon?
It was putting you're now split it into 2 groups. You don't get to choose. It was all by a dice. And whoever got the 2 cannons to the top of the fort, I guess.
They just got to place the cannons.
Yeah, they just had to place the cannons where they go faster than the other team.
Mm-hmm. And again, there's no really no alliances because it's random for one. TJ's picking out people, and it's kind of still early to have some alliance. I mean, you know people, but it's still a little.
Yeah, the pink team had a plan where all the strongest people were going to grab one cannon and leave the weak people, and then they were going to try to hurry up and go back. That completely did not work at all. Mm-mm. It did not work in their favor, and they ended up losing.
So then they got thrown into the third stage, the third heat, which was grab a heavy cannonball and race it back up to the cannons, and then you fire off a cannon. Corey ended up winning that one for the guys, and then for the girls, Jenna. It was Jenna, man.
I love Jenna. She's funny.
She's good. She's really a good competitor. People give her a lot of crap for being blonde and stupid and or whatever they want to call her.
She's entertaining.
But,
I like her.
I mean, she's pretty athletic too.
Yeah, you've seen her. Who was Banana's cousin?
Vinny.
Vinny.
Yes, yeah.
Her and Vinny, that team was really good. They hated each other, but they always worked so well.
No Sarah Rice. I don't think she's ever going to come back on the channel.
No.
She is done.
If she knows that Banana's going to be on there, I wouldn't either. I hate him.
She is done. Okay, so Corey wins for the guys, Jenna for the girls. Now they got to pick 3 people to send home. So they're only saving 1 out of the possible 4. Again, they're trying to eliminate people quickly. A lot of people, we already mentioned 30 people, so 29, I guess, 28, I guess, to be exact. So Corey saves Tony, sends home Darrell, Shane, and then who was it?
Devin.
And Devin. Oh, I like Devin. I hate to see Devin go. Surprised there that Corey picked Tony?
He's just a loudmouth. What?
Surprised there that Tony,
I kind of was, but I mean, it makes sense.
Do you like his reasoning?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense because I just feel Daryl is an older man, so he's done this. This guy, he's a new guy. He has 2 kids, all this stuff. He has more. I hate to say that, but I feel like he has more to gain than Darrell. Yeah,
Corey said he eliminated Darrell because he could not beat him in a final. Which, hey, I mean, take your chances now. Something interesting that TJ said was, Tony, now you owe him one. You know what I mean? Like, he's a little weird. Maybe he's kind of trying to stir the pot a little bit. I mean, it is called the 30-30. They're hoping people are going to be dirty, absolute dirty in this game as we go forward. Hopefully we do get that. For the girls, Jenna eliminates Simone, LaToya, and she keeps Jimmy.
She also got rid of Amanda, which
that was not surprising.
Yeah, that wasn't surprising. I'm just glad that she got to do it. That's what made me happy.
Yeah. So Jimmy stays for there, and then Tony for the guys.
And then she was like, TJ was like, you owe her, and she's like, yeah, I do. And then on the little cutback, she's like, no, I don't. I don't owe her nothing.
Do you think we're going to get a purge every single week, or is this kind of just the first episode, try to limit the people now?
I think we're going to get another purge, and then after that, it's going to be set. Do you follow any of these people on Instagram or?
Yeah.
Twitter is going crazy. Somehow, Kayla and Jimmy hate each other, and we don't know the story yet, but I know that it's about to happen. Something's going to happen because they literally hate each other. It's insane.
Really?
I always follow all these people.
Yeah, no, I do too. There's a lot though, but I follow like the main eventers, the Hall of Famers, I guess. The last thing in the episode, they revealed a redemption house.
I was super excited about this.
Where the 6 people that were eliminated are going to go and I guess have redemption. They hadn't done this. Wait, excuse me. This is not the first time they've done this.
No, but it was one of my favorites that they've done.
Yeah, a couple of seasons ago. Was it Battle of the X's, right? It was one of the X's.
I think it was a single thing.
It might have been.
Where they had individual players.
It might have been. But yeah, so Redemption House. So they're not done yet. We don't know what they're going to do. That first time they did it, remember they had to like do competitions?
Against
it was like a
each
tournament,
other.
and then the winner would go back. I don't know what they're going to do here.
I'm hoping that's what that is.
Yeah. That, or, I mean, do they keep the next week, the people who are eliminated, are they going to the house? Or is it just the 6 originals going to stay in that house?
I don't know. I hope it becomes like 2 kind of split shows, and then hopefully we see the Redemption House get less people, or maybe they have to knock out so many people and there's only 4 of them, and then they have to come up with the 4 or something. I'm not really sure. My favorite thing is always the reaction whenever they're like, oh, well, I guess you're going to have 2 more players. Let's bring on out, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Overall thoughts of the first episode of the season?
I thought it was good. I liked the music choices. I was happy about that.
Yeah, I was excited. I liked it. It was great. I mean, again, I already mentioned it. A lot of people, 30 people, not much you can do. So I thought it was good. I'm looking forward to this season. During the previews that are coming up this season.
I didn't see any.
You didn't see any? A lot of just them actually
Fighting.
competing. They're saying hard hitting, the hardest challenge.
Trailers.
Yeah, trailers, stuff like that. They do show CT come back, and he's, pissed off as ever, hat backwards, and stuff like that. I don't know if it's going to be next week, or surely it's next week, but.
I know I did see a Camilla and Tony kiss. And I was like,
Tony and Camilla
ooh.
kiss? Remember, they have history because they sent each other home.
Yes, because they fought.
Yeah, because they
fought against each other. They're teammates.
So they got sent home.
I didn't even think about that.
Also, what I saw is when CT walked in, there was a girl, an unidentified girl behind him. That was very quick.
I didn't see that.
I think it's either Ashley's replacement. I'm sure it's Ashley's replacement. I mean, they have people on the waiting list because anything can happen. You fight, you're out, stuff like that. So I'm sure it's...
If it's too early, they'll put somebody else in your place.
Yeah. So I'm sure Ashley's replacement's coming back with CT whenever he gets there. Again, I couldn't tell who it was. I rewinded it, and it was...
And then I remember Devin and Simone. They were on a team, right? Sorry, this is going back. And they left the show because of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's all hitting me. Go on.
So looking forward to that reveal, who that girl's going to be. Who knows? Sarah Rice? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
No.
That'd be weird.
She has a great podcast.
Oh, does she? What's it called?
Brain Candy.
Did she talk about anything challenge or just...
Yeah, she actually does it with... I didn't watch this season. Susie Patterson. I guess she's an old school vet. Road Rules.
Yeah.
They have a podcast together.
All right. Any other predictions you want to lay out there for this season or next week?
There'll be 2 people that get sent home because they fight. Only 2. The rest, they'll just be on camera fights and they'll deal with it there.
Okay. Who's fighting?
I don't know.
I can see Corey and Nelson fighting. They still have some bad blood from...
I didn't even see Nelson. There's so many people.
Like they started at the beginning of the episode like, hey, my name is Anissa. I was from last time you saw me. But they didn't do everybody. They just did like 5 people, and then it was... And then, like Hunter made it up here. Hunter actually won that first barrel roll. I think Johnny won it, but Hunter got in second place. But you didn't see much of Hunter the whole episode. Man, a lot of people. Who's winning this? One boy, one girl. Who's winning?
I'm going to say Corey. I would say Corey. But I feel like I don't know. He's always, if it's physical stuff, he's going to be good at it. But if it's anything puzzle-like, he's out. And then the girls, I don't know. Anissa is strong.
I want Jenna to win. I
like Jenna too. Like, I hope she would win, but I feel like Anissa she always knows everything. She knows how to get around and everything.
For the guys, I'm gonna go bananas. I mean, I just think right now he's just running this game. He looked great in last night, or the first episode. He looked great. I mean, he just was out in front of everybody.
Like, this is his profession, too. Like, what do you do? I'm a professional challenger.
Yeah. He likes to talk.
What I do?
Likes to talk trash to MMA fighters. CM Punk, no. And for the girls, I want to go Jenna. Heart wants to go Jenna, but just mind, I'm probably going to go with Cara Marie. I think Cara Marie can win this. It's going to be tough, though. I mean, they keep throwing the whole dirty antics, dirty tactics, so I want to see how it plays out. I would try, as a producer, not to get those alliances. I know that alliances can be fun, but it also can be boring whenever you just have a group just picking on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see Johnny Bananas go into an elimination next week. Like, I like it when he's, like, back against the wall, Johnny Bananas. You know, I don't want him just to ease into the final. But sometimes those seasons are kind of bad for me. You know, I want drama and, like,
yeah,
man, these guys got to go against each other now. You know what I mean?
They've been sending out the girls to do a lot of promos and interviews with everybody. They've been sending out specifically Cara Marie and then Camilla and Tori. Those three have been everywhere. So I don't know if that means anything, if they go far. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, we don't look at spoilers here on the A-Flow show. We like to watch it.
There's no spoilers, is there?
I'm sure you can find them somewhere. There's
I
gotta
don't
be.
think so.
You think they're that good?
I think they're that good. The Bachelor is not good because I already know who wins that one. And then last season, I already knew, and it was true.
Who wins the Bachelorette?
The guy with the gap. I don't know his name. That's what they said.
You're great help.
Doug. His name is Doug.
I only watched that first episode where they introduced the guys, then I was...
Yeah. I didn't get into it either.
I was checked out on the Bachelorette. Anything else from the challenge?
I think that's it.
It's going to be a good season. I'm looking forward to
excited.
it. You had your picks, the winners. I had my picks, the winners. It's going to be good. Let's see. What else do you want to talk about this week? Oh, yeah, movies. I forgot.
Oh, you watched
I saw Baby Driver.
Yeah, you liked it?
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Nope.
No, yeah, I did like it a lot. A lot of good reviews from everybody I heard.
Yeah, here it's a great movie.
They said it was a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm probably not going to watch it.
No?
To me, this is just my opinion, the premise looks so dumb. I don't get it. I'm pretty sure you have to watch it, though.
Yeah.
But from the trailers and stuff, I just don't get it.
I can see where the premise is kind of dumb, but if you're a fan of music, like, I enjoyed the music aspect of it.
That's what every movie is going for now. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool, Suicide Squad. They're all just long music videos. Mm-hmm. Is that what that is?
No, I mean, like, when I say music, like, actual music that I would listen to, like, stuff we know.
Yeah,
like,
that's how it is.
Lionel like a Lionel Richie song would play. Mm-hmm. Or, I'm trying to think. Some other popular songs that we would know, my generation would know, were playing in the movie.
Yeah, have you not seen any of these movies that I'm telling you about?
No, Guardians of the Galaxy I have not. No.
Okay, well, that one's a huge mixtape of just music. Mm-hmm. And then Deadpool, lots of music in it. Suicide Squad, it's like a whole music video.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, it's the same thing.
Again, that's the thing. I don't understand it.
I
like it, though.
I like Baby Driver a lot. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah. Again, and that's
watch it.
I like the love stories, and you know, only if it was that easy in real life. You know, a girl walks by, you guys make eye contact, and all of a sudden you fall in love with them. Doesn't really happen.
Just start walking. Just keep on walking.
Start walking.
You're bound to find somebody.
Yeah. Have you seen any movies lately? That's the last movie I.
No, I haven't. I need to.
All right. One last thing. There was an idea that I don't know this person, saw a news story. A gentleman got a tattoo that pretty much said, "Will you marry me?" Right?
Yeah.
And he showed the tattoo to his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And
she said no.
Well, no. I think she said yeah, but the question is creative or stupid?
Stupid.
With the tattoo of the proposal.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand. Like, would you really want that on your body forever? Will you marry me?
I guess you could always go back to it, use it again.
Yeah, and like mark out the names. I've seen those tattoos. You have like a whole long line of names and they're all crossed out.
I'm going to go stupid. Yeah, stupid. I guess, again, I have no tattoos. I don't even know what I would get, but that.
It's not creative either. That's just dumb. I hope she was like, you need to get that lasered off.
You need to get that lasered off.
I'll marry you if you get that lasered off.
Man. Alrighty. News today: O.J. Simpson is going to be
On parole?
He had a parole hearing,
Yeah.
and they're going to let him out on parole. O.J. Simpson, 9 years.
October.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember last year, like that's all I watched was
The whole fascination over him.
the FX series American Crime Story. Then the ESPN had like a 5-part documentary.
Yeah,
and
Made in America or something.
everybody's been having all these documentaries, and I was so fascinated about it. And then now all of a sudden, boom! Here we are, July 20th. He's
a real person.
He's
Because
back
you
at it,
kind of
yeah.
see him in his younger days and you forget all about him. And then you're like, oh my gosh, he's actually a real person. And he could actually get off of this. And we're like, what? Why is he still, And then he's going to be out. So I don't understand.
all right. I've been flirting before we go. I've been flirting with a game that I wanted to bring to this. It's called Marissa Never Misses.
Whew.
And it's basically, I'm going to give you a minute on the clock. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to see how much you can get. And each week, or however many times we do this, I want to see if you can either beat that next total or keep going. Like I have a total of maybe 6 questions right now.
Okay.
But I want to see how much you can get.
I did not prep for this.
No. And these are not just sports questions. They're pop culture questions. They're throwback questions, So it's called Marissa Never Misses. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to put 60
I'm scared,
seconds
actually.
on the clock.
Crap. Do I have a buzzer? No, just speak. Got it.
Yes. Alrighty. No, don't be nervous. We're good. If I can find my stopwatch. Sorry. Ready?
Yes.
Set.
Go.
Go. 60 seconds on the clock now. Question number 1. Name 3 of the 4 cities Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather went on a press tour last week.
LA. Miami.
Eh,
Florida.
eh.
Oh, that was Florida. You said cities or states? Can I just go
Cities.
say New York,
Yes.
Bronx, California? I already did
You
that
already
one.
said it.
Nevada.
No.
My Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know.
Okay. We'll go on. Who is responsible for saving SoundCloud? Have you heard this-
SoundCloud.
have you heard
No, I
this
haven't
story?
heard this story. I'm guessing some famous actor,
It's a famous rapper.
rapper. Don't know.
Oh,
Drake.
No.
Don't know rapper. Jay-Z.
No, wrong. Next question. Who is going to play the genie in the
Will
live
Smith.
action?
Got it.
Correct. What former NFL quarterback claims Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair to get another job?
Oh, can't think of his name, but I see him. He's a guy. Not
10
Terrell
seconds.
Owens or something. It's Ocho Cinco? No. Chad Johnson? No. That's the same
Wrong.
guy.
Next question. What bird can turn his head all the way around?
Owl.
Correct. Last question. Name one of the lawyers that helped O.J. get acquitted of murder back in 1994.
Robert Kardashian.
No, he wasn't a lawyer. He
man.
wasn't a lawyer, but he was his friend. He was his buddy.
It starts with an S. Shapiro.
All right. You got, what, 2 right?
5. No, I'm just kidding.
You got a lot. You got the Will Smith. You got the Al, and that's it. You only got 2. So next time we do this, we're gonna get better than 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna get better.
All right.
Okay, who's
So now-
the rapper?
The rapper was Chance the Rapper.
Dang it!
I guess earlier this week, SoundCloud came out and said they don't have enough money to last more than 50 more
Oh.
days in business. Chance the Rapper, independent kind of guy,
Yeah.
start with that whole SoundCloud thing. Said
I got you.
he's gonna try to save.
Dang it! I need
save
to start
SoundCloud.
reading. Okay,
What else?
the cities I had
cities
no
was
idea.
L.A., New York, Toronto, and then London, England.
Oh, yeah.
And then Michael Vick was the former quarterback that said Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair.
Like I knew this story, but I didn't know who.
Do you like that? Do you like that game?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I suck at it, but I like it.
I can bring it back more. The idea is to put 60 seconds and just kind of get you.
Okay, my bad. I'll stop answering once I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't know the answer,
Pass.
yeah, you just say no.
Pass. Got it.
All right, so we like that.
I'm ready
All right,
for round 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't have any good questions right now, but we can get some more when we come back. What are you doing this weekend? Anything good?
Nope. Work.
Whack.
I'm now working 7 days a week, so it's super exciting.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Eee.
Pooped.
All right, for me, nothing much. Sports show Sunday morning. Other than that,
Taking it easy before the craziness.
the craziness that we mentioned with the high school football and the college football and everything in between. All right, Marissa, we'll get out of here. Where can they find you on Twitter?
at Just Marissa.
You can find me at AFlow Radio, guys. Thanks for listening. As always, there's millions of things you can listen to. If you gave us a minute or whatever, we appreciate it. Come back, tell a friend here on the AFlow Show. Search it on iTunes for free. It'll come to you free if you subscribe. Spreaker.com as well, at Just Marissa, at AFlow Radio. We'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.